What's happening? What's happening? We trapping. We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. It is a Thursday. You already know it in the worst way. You know how I spell that. Y'all make sure y'all spell that in the chat for your boy. But we trapping on a Thursday as usual, man. It is game day week. We are only a few days away from the game. I cannot wait, y'all. And we lit in the building with it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's get this trap jump around the corner, man. We in the building with it, man. So shout out to everybody rocking. Shout out to DC4 Life Texas in the building. Miss Patrice Langford and Miss Gina L. Chase. Then we got Kelvin Hicks, Mrs. Journey, and who else we got rocking? James Simmons, Asmodeus in the building, Tommy Montoya, and we got Jay Worthy, the Crypto Keeper, Elwood Montgomery on Facebook. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Let's go. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these shares up. Tell your cousins, aunties, and nephews that we need them views. So we need you to use that share button, that like button, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let everybody know we trapping this morning, trapping on a Thursday. And it's the only way to do what we trying to do, man. So let's get it. Shout out to Miss Michelle Racing on Facebook and Cowboys fan girl on YouTube. Plam KR 101. Shout out to you. Damn Dizzle in the building, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Jeremy Salas, we in here with it. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. But first and foremost, we got to make sure these haters doing the most what they was put on God green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. We trapping on a Thursday. Let's get it. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. We just trapping on a Thursday. That's all. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the shares up. Let's get this thing jumping. Hit that share button, that like button, that cash out, that super chat 6 times for 6 rings. You understand? Let's do it. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, playmaker. Okay, I got you. Let's go. Cole Jelly sliding in. Charlie Jones sliding in. What's happening? Jay Word in the building. Yeah, we gonna let them hate Mr. Jay Word. You already know it. Special K in the building. What's happening? Yeah. Okay. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Hey, we got Mr. Lee Side in the building. The biggest Cowboy fan I know. The biggest Cowboy fan this side of the moon. That boy there is goated. And you know this. Let's get it. And they just in the way. Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone. But I promise you, we trapping on a Thursday, baby. Let's get it. I hope everybody's doing good, having a good day, man, having a good morning. And like we say, you already know it's getting closer and closer to what? Kickoff time, man. Sunday night football. We will be kicking the tails out of them Giants, you know. We will be smacking the Giants around. We already understood that. But wait a minute. Is it a bird or a plane? They said turn my mic down. Wait a minute. My mic down? Let me hear it. Mic down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kickoff time, man. Yeah, it do sound a little loud for some reason. Kicking the tails out of them Giants, you know. My children be coming in here messing with my stuff. How it sounds now. My children be coming in here messing with my stuff. How it sounds now. Okay, we should be good now. We should be good now. Okay. How we sounding now? Give me a one if everything sounds good. Okay, we should be good now. We should be good. Give me a one if everything sounds good. How we sounding now? Give me a one if everything sounds good. It don't sound too good. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Okay. Sorry about that. You know, CBS and ABC had tech issues as well. So, you know, it is what it is. But was that a bird or a plane? What was it? Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. So, you know, we got a lot of topics to talk about. You know, first and foremost, we gotta talk about the housekeeping. You already know we got a signed Oso Digizul Nefarious hat, a 1 of 1. You already know it's a $5 raffle entry for your chance to win this. You already know, like I said, as well, it goes to supporting the show, supporting me becoming a full-time YouTuber, keeping the lights on, all that good stuff. This is just necessary, you already know, to keep the channel going and growing. So I hope everybody participate. Shout out to the ones that's already tapped in. We appreciate y'all. So we got the housekeeping out the way. Now let's talk about this. Carbidem Omnia. Carpe Omnia. That's what it is. Carpe Omnia. Which means seize everything, y'all. It means seize everything, y'all. I love what Mike McCarthy is doing. I feel like, you know, Mike McCarthy know how to tap into the greatness of these players, man. He know what to do. This is a proven, seasoned veteran coach, and he know what a championship look like. He understands what championships look like. He know what it takes to get there. He know exactly what he need to do. So, man, I think this is just Mike McCarthy being a legendary leader, being a great motivator. And look at this right here, man. I don't know if y'all peep, but I like the way that he got an empty picture frame for 2023. He letting them know. He asked them, what do y'all want to be? Do y'all want to be great? Do y'all want to go out there and seize everything today? Do y'all want to? I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones. I'm him, Duncan. Are y'all gonna go out there and capture everything, capture the moment, go out there and be dominant? I love it. He left that blank so we can figure out what this team gonna be. What do you want? And this is what they did. This is the way he wanted to represent, the way you go and attack the day, the way you go out and be yourself. I love it, man. Big Mike Soprano is a straight gangster, y'all. Big Mike is a gangster, y'all. I think it's easy to see.
David Moore, Dallas Morning News. You've talked to us through the years about how you expect to see 30 to 35% unscouted looks here in this first month of the season. Will what teams see from you even be a little bit higher based on some of the changes that you've made this offseason?
Well, I think just like anything, the number one change is personnel. 37% of our players, our 75 players in the building is different from last year. So, I mean,
facts.
Part of those things factor, the utilization of new personnel. Obviously, the Giants have new personnel. So that's part of the equation because they're obviously going to, do things that fit their players, no different than us. So, so that's I haven't called a game.
Wait a minute, Mike. You said you're going to do stuff that fit your players? Wait a minute. That's not typical for the Cowboys, but he said, Kelly, go. We going to do what we supposed to do over here too now. Don't play with us. He said, Kellen, go. He looked at Kellen Moore and said, hey, he wasn't doing what he just said. That's simple. It sounds simple, but hey, some people make stuff way more complicated than it has to be, and that was one thing that Kellen Moore did, trying to reinvent the wheel.
No, we're naturally going to be different than we were last year. That's the normal process of evolving as an offense or defensive system.
Dak Prescott has been scrutinized since the end of last season. How much do you think he's ready to start this season?
Definitely ready to start the season, no doubt.
Definitely, no doubt. Mike McCarthy sound like he rapping up there, don't he, y'all? Definitely, no doubt. Young Wayne is ready, y'all.
I think as a human being, he is extremely focused on each and every day. I think his discipline and approach to life, let alone professional football,
To life.
is top notch. So I know this. He is definitely taking advantage of the opportunity to learn. Obviously evaluate, and then the implementation of the things anew. I'm really impressed with his off-season work preparing for this opportunity. So
Facts.
definitely, I would say he's ready to go.
Hey, man, this one thing I think we're going to notice about how Dak is about to go crazy in this league this year. Because, look, you just came from a situation to where Kellen Moore was the star of the show. It was his whole offense. Dak had to try to find himself within Kellen Moore's offense. Do you see the difference already? Mike McCarthy said, this is your offense, sir. This is yours. It ain't nobody else's. It's your offense. So now, a lot of those times when Dak was out of rhythm and he couldn't find the right play to do, or we was like, why we did that play, I don't think you're going to see little stuff like that, because Dak is the one who's pretty much got full control of this offense. Mike McCarthy is just going to call plays, and him and Dak going to be on the same wavelength. What they said, Mike McCarthy don't have to try to audition. He's been there. He's done that. Now he's just trying to win. He's just trying to be effective, and that's what's going to help Dak Prescott out tremendously. I don't think people understand how important it is for him to feel like he got the ownership of this. We already knew last year and the year before that this offense wasn't Dak Prescott's. It wasn't Mike McCarthy. It was definitely Kellen Moore's. When you think about it, which is definitely a problem. Now we got somebody to say, hey, it's our offense, it's Dak offense. He didn't say it's my offense. He said it's Dak's. So he's going to give him full authority, full control over his destiny. Do y'all know what the freedom feel like when you got control of your destiny, man? I'm almost about to start preaching in here. That's independence right there. That's right there when you can grab the bull by the horns and do what you want to do with it. You understand? This when you got your time to shine and do what you want to do, man. So I love it, man. Give Dak Prescott. He deserves that. This man is a proven veteran in this league. Dak has been to the top of the top. He's been one of the better quarterbacks in this league. So why not give him full reins and full control? His name Young Wayne Dakota now. Give him full reins. Let this man reign. This man been arrested by Scott Linehan's offense and Jason Garrett's offense. He been arrested by Kellen Moore's offense. Now it's time to see Young Wayne Dakota, Dak Prescott offense. I'm sick of this. It's about time. It's about time. Now we finna see him fully unlocked. I feel like with the other people offenses, man, you looked at Dak like a Charger with the governor on it. You know what I'm saying? He had the capability to go super fast. He had the capability to go and go skirt. He had the horsepower to go fishtail that thing, but they had a governor on it, so they held him back. Now, Mike McCarthy is taking that governor off. He is unleashing the full power of Dak Prescott. And I feel like that's always been one of his biggest attributes, being somebody who can control his destiny, somebody who can manipulate the snaps and calls at the line of scrimmage. Sir, this is finna be different. Everybody thinking that the offense finna slow down or slow up. Did you see how Dak called that offense? Just imagine when he get his hands on this thing. Trap. Y'all just don't, man. I can't wait till Sunday.
When we were out there, Tyler wasn't out there. Tyler Smith, was he able to do anything yesterday? And what's the
plan? My communication with Tyler said he said he feels really good. And the other part of this too, this is his first time through this, so but he'll work with Britt again today. But he's very optimistic, and we'll just see how it's a return to play process. So there's obviously something there that they're working through.
And then with Brandon Cooks and Dak, talking to Brandon yesterday, he talked about how important their time working on their own together has been and getting on the same page. How have you seen them two grow together? Well,
number one, it's a must, and I just go back to the earlier question about Dak. I don't know if he could have done much more, you know, from internally and externally with the time that he spent in Georgia and, you know, the throwing sessions and all that. So, and Brandon has just been a tremendous teammate. I've been so
Man, have this not been a reoccurring thing? All you get is glowing reports for Brandon Cooks, man. I can't wait to see this stuff materialize on the field.
impressed with him, just the way he's come in, not only connected with Dak, but just you know, the locker room as a whole. So, but yes, that's been cool to watch.
Now, when we get to see Brandon Cooks go in on this field and link up with Dak Prescott, I think we finna have a pleasant surprise. I know we all understand that. I don't know what's going on then, y'all. Y'all forgive me. If it's tolerable, I don't know if I'm turning it down or what. I don't know. I can't even hear now. So maybe somebody been in here messing with my stuff. So y'all have to forgive me. But with the mic being a little loud, I don't really want to mess with it too much right now because I might mess up everything. So let me see if it's tolerable. Let's see. I can't even hear now. So maybe somebody been in here. Okay. I'll just speak a little softer, I guess. But, you know, we got Brandon Cooks talking about Mr. Mike McCarthy.
Talk about the theme of the season and what that means to y'all.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, it's just one of those things. It's talk about sees everything. You know, the way we come in, the way that we go about our business.
Hold on, ain't that just so gangster? Y'all sees everything. Sees everything is just so gangster to me.
It's not just season a day, but season everything that we approach from on and off the field.
See, you typically hear that phrase carpe diem, I believe. That means seize the day. But Mike McCarthy said we taking it up a notch. We season everything, y'all. We season everything. And I love it, man. I think you're going to see that team have that identity when they walk out on that field Sunday night in New Jersey, wherever the world they got that stadium at. But let's continue.
And ultimately, you know, trying to get that goal.
And the big goal is
I don't talk about it during the season. We just take every day at a time, and we'll talk about it when we get there.
For the teams you've been on, is the theme a common thing? Do all the teams you played on have like yearly?
You know, that's a great question. I think this was unique. Obviously, teams have their theme, but as far as, you know, making a showcase about it, I would say this is the first time, and you know, I enjoy it. I love it.
I love it.
Told you what it meant and all that.
You know, you get chills because
man, that young man said he get chills off of this. You can't tell me Mike McCarthy don't know how to get through to these guys.
you know, not to get into too much details, but the fact that he's talking about our families. You know, he put a picture up on everybody's family or a picture with everyone with their family. That gave me chills, especially, you know, my wife and my two little ones. But to also understand what the guy beside you is fighting for as well. My wife and my two little ones. But to also understand what the guy beside you is fighting for as well.
He told us there's a pictureless frame in
Yeah.
the room too.
Yeah. Because he likes to say a picture, you know, mean 1,000 words, but a frame means everything. So.
oh wow. So he had everybody's picture. There's a few people picture.
No, he went through the whole roster. Somebody
Wow.
with
The whole roster. See, this what I don't think people understand, man. Mike McCarthy knows how to speak to these people to get the best out of his people. Look, instead of just showing the stars with their family, this man showing the long snapper, showing the kicker. He's showing everybody, the third string tackle, people who might never ever see the field. But that just lets you know the time and how much Mike McCarthy care about this team. He really want them to understand how far he bet in and how far he's willing to go to get to 6, man. Mike McCarthy understands exactly how to get to these guys. Did you hear Brandon Cooks say he getting chills? And we still get people to come in here try to disrespect Big Mike like he ain't like that. Like that ain't Mike Soprano or something, man. I don't get it. we still get people to say that Mike McCarthy ain't like that. Like he's just a coach with holding the Waffle House menu. You know how they try to joke about him and his weight. But man, listen, all I see is a gangster over there. All I see is Big Mike Soprano, and all I see is a guy that came in this building and changed the whole way my team looked. It changed the whole culture. Mike McCarthy is a man that deserves respect, and I feel like he's gonna earn that. 12-5 back-to-back seasons. All you see is this team getting better and better and better, and you cannot deny it. And you see the way the players respond to Mike McCarthy. Everybody is willing to play for Mike McCarthy. So look, the difference is, like, have you ever worked for a boss or a supervisor who was kind of a jerk, a-hole or something? Do you give him your most? Do you give him your best? You like, okay, you do it begrudgingly. You know what I'm saying? However you say the word, you know. But basically, you do it with an attitude. You don't want to do it, so you just do it good enough so they can get off your back. But when you got them people who really look out for you, the ones who check on you, the ones who mess with you personally, the ones who actually show you they care, man, you willing to go run through a wall for them type. Trap. Big Mike Soprano is definitely one of those ones, man, and I'm telling y'all, this stuff gonna pay off. I know it's a lot of frustrated Cowboy fans because we ain't reached the Super Bowl and all this time, but I'm telling you, this a new day in Dallas, y'all. I promise you, I feel it. Mike McCarthy knows exactly what we need out of this team, and now all it is, like we said, we need a little luck here and there, but all it is now, we got to put it on the field and execute, and I feel like this team gonna do that tremendously. So I cannot wait, man. So let's continue.
With their family, that goes to show that he care about us as players. But like once again, he's showcasing what everyone's fighting for.
Facts.
More with you guys that, you're by yourself technically on the field, but you got people waiting on you.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Brandon, how important is it to get off to a fast start on the road against a divisional rival, especially in a Week 1 matchup?
Yeah, no, I mean, division games, as we all know, is so important in this league. That's the tell of a lot. But the fact that it's Week 1, you want to get off to a fast start, really to be able to get that ball rolling.
I know you've had a few Week 1s in your career, but been in Houston the last couple of years. Is there any extra excitement, though, to be Week 1 here with opportunity to do that unmentionable?
Yeah, I mean, no. It's definitely exciting. Obviously, you know what they've been fighting for around here for a long time. But I'm just hoping that I can add to that fire to be able to get over that hump. But like I said, taking it 1 week at a time.
Absolutely. Now you hear Tony Pollard talking his talk. He say he's ready. I love it.
Just ready to play. You understand the big picture of that meeting and that kind of thing, of what the ultimate goal is?
Mm-hmm. Just, overall, just have a theme for, how we want to attack things, how we want to go about things, so we're not just trying different things and just doing things out of our character.
You mentioned ready for the challenge of being lead back. What does that mean to you? What comes with that?
A lot of opportunities, a lot of touches, a lot of involvement in the game, and just ready to make an impact.
From a physical standpoint, how do you feel about taking on a huge role like that?
Oh, I'm good. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I'm good.
Hey, you see how they keep trying to test the waters on that question? Tony said, bro, I'm good, bro. We straight over here. We ain't got to keep doing that. They done tried to restructure that question like 27 different times. How you feeling? How you think about the increased role, and how you feel about being the lead back? They found like 17 different ways to ask this same question. Tony Pollard like, sir, I'm with it. We ready. I'm ready to go and show y'all that I can be the lead back. I don't have to worry about all that other stuff. I'm finna show y'all. Basically, Tony is ready to step up and take on that role. And I see a lot of leadership traits that's coming out of Tony. I think he's embracing his role greatly, though.
I'm ready to go.
You as the lead guy, what are you telling the rest of the running back room to be able to set the tone in game 1?
Just do what they do. They're here for a reason. And if they need any help, just watch me and I'll lead the way for them.
How many more touches do you expect to have as the lead back compared to last year?
I'm not exactly sure. I can't really put a number on it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be an increased volume. So whatever they give me, I got it.
Yeah, you ready for whatever?
Whatever they give me, I got it. Tony said he is with it. Whatever they want, whatever they give him, he ready for it. He's not waiting around. He's ready to dominate. Now we're talking about the mindset of Micah Parsons. Wait a minute.
Years as a defense, how do you look at this unit going into your year 3?
Yeah, fundamentally, communication. I feel like this is the best team, best defense I've been on, and I've been grateful to be on some pretty good defenses since Penn State, and even coming here. Just adding him was like that, just extra boost their confidence to the back end. Communication, having a solid guy next to Trey. I'm predicting a lot of good things from these guys this year. People can't always go away from Diggs. Now they got to face the music with both of them.
You got to face that music, Michael said. So you ain't getting away with this, man. You ain't getting away with this. You're not just going to be able to line up and say, hey, I'm finna throw the ball this way, and now I'm good. Nah, not this year.
I'm kind of happy to got those guys because, to see their lock in and focus every day, Diggs challenging me every week, it's going to be a really exciting year.
That should create more pass rush opportunities, make the quarterback hold the ball a little longer.
You mean more sacks, opportunities? We got to earn those opportunities by stopping the run first, though. But it'll create more sacks. I think we could get a couple more cover sacks this year.
As a defense, you guys are focused on developing your own greatness, but on the practice field, how much do you feel you guys make the offense better just naturally going against you guys every day?
Super better. I mean, it feeds off both. Every week I'm not going to get a guy like Tyron Smith to go against someone that's strong, someone that's talented and has dominated this league. And Zach and even Terrence has come along. Even Tyler Smith, his strength and everything that he's been able to do this camp. It's really exciting to see both of us push each other to the limit. And, just, showing Dak and them looks that they might not see. Dak's scheming came to like, man, that new scheme you guys put in, I really like it, And things they've done, I'm like, man, that's a good way to protect. So, I think seeing how talented each side of the ball is and how it complement each other a lot, this camp really helped everyone.
How much were you talking with Saquon last week about this week?
We talked a good amount about it. He's excited.
Did you go there yet?
Man, I've been sleeping on it. I've been dreaming about it.
Mike could be on that Super Bowl type vibes. Check him out.
Late at night, man, I just think Super Bowl. But, I don't get too caught up on it at the same time because I know I got to take care of each week of its own. Every day have its worries of its own. And every day you have to focus on just getting better that inch and inch. And eventually you'll be enough inches to where you are in the Super Bowl and you knew it'll be there. But your preparation, your work, your mindset, all which led there. Everything that you do every day leads to the Super Bowl. Not just say, hey, I want to go to the Super Bowl. It just don't work like that.
Every day. I feel like that was great. But now you see, shout out to Boss Cowboys Sports. You see him saying that Mr. Joe Burrow is about to get paid. So that's something that we need to be paying attention to. All the people that don't want to sign Dak, y'all need to be beating on the table to tell them to sign him quickly. I tell you that, man. I'm telling you now, because if Joe Burrow sign first, you're not going to be ready to pay Dak as much as you want to pay him. Because I'm telling you, they gonna run it up. Because, look, it says superstar quarterback Joe Burrow is expected to finalize a long-term deal with the Cincinnati Bengals before the end of the week. That would make him the highest paid NFL player of all time. Good grief. So now we got to look at it, man. If he get his check before Dak, it's going to be ugly, and Dak ain't got no reason to make him sign before that. You got to convince Dak to sign before Burrow. So it's going to have to be a nice deal. If the Joneses are smart, they'll go ahead and get in front of this and go ahead and skip Joe Burrow. Sign Dak tomorrow now. Go and get it done. Go and get it done before it get too crazy, man. I feel like that would be the smartest thing to do. The Cowboys always got a problem when it comes to signing Dak Prescott and people like that. But we on the Out Watch as usual. So now we're going to talk about the Giants for a little bit. Then I'm going to get into the chat. Then we're going to wrap this thing on up. These are the DBs who have the daunting task of dealing with CD, Brandon Cooks, and all these weapons we got over here. And I feel sorry for these young men because y'all finna get cooked, man. And, y'all got a couple of people who got some high ranks. Adoree Jackson, at least a top 50 player. Then you got Nick McLeod, top 50 player. But that's not going to help you because, y'all ain't like that. We got a superior wide receiver core now. We are ready. And you know what I'm saying? I just don't see them being able to hang with us far as they secondary go. And we also have a guy named Dak Prescott. But when you look at Adoree Jackson, solo tackles, he has 41 and 0 interceptions last year, and 54 tackles and 29 receptions allowed. An overall grade of 72 and a run defense grade of 68.2. And pass rush 58. I don't even know why they judge that with them, but coverage rate, he got a decent grade of 71.5. So, he had 41 solo tackles. That's not wonderful. That's decent for a DB that's starting. You understand? So, shout out to Mr. John Jones with the $5 super. That's going to get you a chance to get the signed autograph Osel Digizua hat. So, if y'all want to participate in the raffle just like Mr. John Jones, y'all make sure y'all hit me up on the super or the cash out. It would be greatly appreciated. But, okay, he had 0 sacks. Forced fumbles, he had 1. And let's see. Missed tackles, though, he had 7 of those. This young man had 7 missed tackles. That's too much. Passer rating allowed, 85.3. That's pretty high. So, he's a decent corner, but he's not just this, this GOAT level Pro Bowl kind of guy. So, hey, he's going to be the person who probably match up with CeeDee Lamb a lot. He's going to be in the slot. CeeDee likes to operate out the slot half the time. But, I think Mike McCarthy is just going to make this even worse. He's going to make these boys tap out into submission because you got to think about it. The way Mike McCarthy want to operate, he want to play matchup football. So, in order for him to do that, he's going to make sure he would exploit these matchups. He's going to put them in some compromising situations and that they're not going to have an answer for it, y'all. Like, if you put CeeDee Lamb on somebody like who? Deontay Banks, this rookie that's coming out here, what is he going to do? If you put Brandon Cooks on Adoree Jackson, it's not going to work for them. So, we play matchup football. It's going to be a long day for them. So, look, excuse me. I know we want us to run the football, right? I know they want us to run the football. But at the same time, I want us to be a team who's exploiting weaknesses and, exposing these people if they can't match up with us. So I don't care what Mike McCarthy do. I don't care if it's, pass heavy or run heavy. If the fact is you got to adapt to who you playing. If you got an advantage on the DBs, if they DBs can't cover us, throw the ball more and exploit that. That's going to make it an easy game. That's going to make us be dominant and when we stepping out there. Instead of just trying to, satisfy everybody, hey, do what makes you win. You know how the best players in Madden and stuff like that, I know it's just Madden, but the best players in Madden, they be doing some of the same plays. If you can't stop it, they'll run that same play all day. That's what they're going to do. So, if we get to a point that CeeDee Lamb over there just cooking Adoree Jackson or he just cooking Deontay Banks, spam that. Keep going to it. I don't see no reason why you'll ever stop. So, I don't know. HTM says we will be able to throw the ball in the middle of a thunderstorm. Hey, man, it done been done before. Y'all act like a little rain just means you can't throw the ball at all. You can still throw, and we will throw. So, not saying that it's gonna still turn us all the way up or down, but I'm telling you, we gonna throw the ball, bro. With that rain ain't gonna stop. And I done seen people sling it too. Especially, if everybody focus on the run, if that's our advantage, I don't mind. If they can grip the football, throw the ball. If they can catch it. That's all I'm saying, because that's our biggest advantage. Our biggest advantage is in the passing game. So, do you want to go out there and cripple yourself? HTM, answer me that. Do you want to cripple yourself when you go out there? Because if you say, okay, it's raining, I can't throw the ball, you just took away one of your biggest advantages. I'm trying to win. So, of course, it might be a little more risky because it's wet, but if that's my advantage, that's my advantage. I still need to utilize that. They got a strong interior defensive line. The run game might not be as great, So I'm still throwing the football. If that's my advantage, I'm throwing it. We've seen people have successful throwing games in the rain as well. So, of course, I'm doing what my strategy says my advantage, and I would be throwing the football even if it's raining. These players practice that. They got plenty of ways to supplement a wet football and catching the ball. Y'all are professionals. Catch the ball in the rain. Hey, sleet or snow, you should be able to catch it, sir. Trap. You should be able to catch it rain, sleet, or snow. I know it's a little more risky, but it's risky to run the ball too. If a wet football, a running back, it's going to be harder for him to hold the ball. So it's going to be risk all around. So it is what it is, bro. I'm throwing the ball. If that's my advantage, I'm throwing it. He said the Giants, one of the worst run defenses in the NFL. I'm running the ball. Hey, that was last year. I feel like they got better. We have to see how the game presents itself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to run the ball too. I'm going to do both. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm just airing it all the way out every play. But, hey, I know they DBs are, young and, beatable. So they will be beat. I see us having a balanced game, but I'm not gonna put my hands behind my back and not throw the ball just because it's raining. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. We will throw the ball too. But let's continue. Adora Jackson ain't he's gonna get cooked. I feel like, especially with going up against CeeDee Lamb. So we looked at Deonte Banks yesterday. Okay, he's 6 foot, 205, runs a 4.3. He got good speed coming out of Maryland. Drafted last year. He's a rookie. First round, 25th overall. So basically, he kind of was on the second round too. What I was tripping off for, this man had only one interception throughout 3 years in college. And then he's not playing at a top tier, school, playing big time talent like that. So, it is what it is. I wouldn't be too worried about this guy either. Like, he's a rookie. I feel like he got some good potential. But as far as him doing this today, tomorrow, Sunday, any day soon, I don't see it. I just don't see it. They don't even have the corners to match up. And when you think about it, you still got to worry about what, like Fresh King said, Ferguson and stuff like that, and Tony Pollard coming out the backfield. Like, they got a lot of stuff to worry about. And I'm confident in Mike McCarthy knowing what to do. So it's going to be real sad for these guys, man. I feel like as long as we ain't shooting ourselves in the foot, as long as we ain't chutter Bob out here, we going to be good. I feel like it should be a dominant performance as long as we ain't hurting ourselves. And it's the last corner, po thing. This man barely passed anything. He got a decent coverage grade. That's about it. But, only 17 tackles, 24 targets. He allowed 16 receptions. That's a whole lot just out of 24 targets. Good grief. But, these are the corners we going up against, man. And like I said, I cannot ignore that. If y'all the corners y'all rolling out with, y'all will get dead. I will threaten y'all. I'm not finna let y'all just relax. I will not. No. I'm throwing the ball too. Y'all gonna get this work. But this the last one, Nick McLeod. He has a decent grades all over. 34 solo tackles, 0 interceptions. They have no ball guys on this team at all. Trap. I got too much heat for these boys to be sitting up here letting these dudes just chill out. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I'm looking at these corners like they barbecue chicken. They getting cooked. So, okay. Now, this is their new addition, Isaiah Simmons. Okay. Solo tackles, he had 70. Assists, 21. Interceptions, 2. Forced fumbles, 2. He has a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? But, he's coming to a new team. He's in a new scheme. He going to have to do a lot of stuff. He got a good size, 6'4", 238. You know what I'm saying? And we know he's an edge rusher. So it's odd that he even got interceptions like that. But I guess he been doing pretty well. But overall, his grade ain't 67. Run defense is not good at all. And pass rush is pretty great. So, hey, we already know he's just an edge rusher. I wouldn't even call him a defensive end. He is pretty much just a pure edge rusher. And I feel like the best way to, neutralize him is to run right at him. them pass rush guys, you run right at them, they'll start tapping out in the end. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm not too worried about him. I know we got some great tackles. He got his work cut out for him trying to come up on us. We just got a solid team, y'all. It might sound like we just trash talking, but, man, we didn't cover most of the bases. I don't have many worries. So, you know, I'm not acting like they not getting paid on the other side of the field. But, man, this team is solid we have, man. It's just a solid team. I can't fear these guys when I know what I got on my side. But this the other linebacker they got, Bobby, good luck, Okery, something like that. Who knows, you know. But overall, 73, run stopping, run defense, 79, pass rush is 48. So he's not the pass rusher kind of guy, according to these grades. But as far as his run defense, he's pretty good. But he got 112 tackles, 36 assists, and 2 forced fumbles. So he's one of the new additions too, I believe. Yeah, he came from the Colts, and yeah, in 2019 he was drafted from the Colts. So he one of their new additions. We'll have to see what he can bring to that defense. But the Giants have been working they damnedest to try to get better, because we know, I think how aggressive they was in the offseason, to be honest, I feel like they thought that they was fluky too. I think they felt that. I think they felt like they was fluky too. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that they didn't have a legitimate team. I think they felt like they got dealt a good hand. So I don't worry about like what they trying to say now. The Giants content creators and everybody, they is talking crazy. So, you know, they talking about putting up 40 on us. They talking all kind of stuff. So I can't wait to this game just to show them who we are right now.
Me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I think they are out of their mind if they think they finna put up 40 on this defense. And, you know, a lot of people been talking real crazy. I understand they been going crazy trying to get better, but I don't think it's gonna work with this team, because they trying to get better, we trying to get better, and we got better. What's your answer for Hyatt? You talking about the one trick pony, sir? That what you talking about? You know, I think he got potential, man. But this game right here, you know, what's your answer for Michael Parsons, sir? Trap. What's your answer for Michael Parsons? This dude said, what's your answer for Hyatt? You think Daniel Jones gonna have that much time to throw the ball? Is shit crazy, sir? What's going on?
Smoke crack, don't you?
Is shit crazy?
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack.
How long you think Daniel Jones gonna have to throw the ball? You must don't know we got the defensive player of the year on our team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking like y'all just got a line that can actually stop somebody. Y'all got offensive line problems. You think you going to have that much time to throw the ball? You think you going to have that much time to throw the ball? Is you crazy? You out of your mind, man. You out of your mind. You out of your mind. It is what it is. But, yeah, man, I don't get it. I don't get it. Feeling great. I don't get it. He talking like they going to actually have time to throw the ball like that. Is you out of your mind? Is you out of your mind? But yeah, man, far as the Giants go, man, they got some good little additions, but you know, it's just not enough. I feel like, you know, the only way I feel like we can actually lose this game is we do it ourselves. It'll be some Cheddar Bob vibes again. That's what it'll be. Shout out to Tracy Hodge with the $5 cash up. He says game time. I appreciate you, sir. Y'all already know that gets you a raffle entry. Yeah, HTM, I see that, man. I see that. I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. Like, people might think I'm just up here talking, man, but when you sit up and evaluate this team and the matchups, we just in a favorable position. The only way I see us losing this game is we squander it. We fumble the bag. We do some stupid bonehead stuff and get caught up in a dogfight. If we come out there and execute and do what we're supposed to do, it might get ugly, you know, before halftime. Trap. And I love the hubris that the Giants talking with, because that's going to make it interesting. That's what's going to make us really go across your head. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all going to have to see. Sometimes you have to learn, like you have to teach people. Keith Shepard said Dak 10-0 against New York. I think he 8-2. He lost 2 times in his rookie year, and it looked like Dak been on a scorched earth tour. He said he would never ever lose to the Giants again. Dak looked like he went in the mirror and made a promise to himself, like, I would never let these boys beat me ever again in their life. It just will not happen. So he took that personally. You know how Michael Jordan said, I took that personally. Dak took that personally, and he didn't never forget that. He never forgot it. Tyler says Dak gonna have 3 TDs, 320 yards. I can see that. Man, look, I think Dak is finna go crazy. I'm telling you, this offense, everybody expecting the offense to start slow. It's possible, man, like I said, about a series or so. But I'm telling you, I think this thing going to be a well-oiled machine, y'all. It's going to be a well-oiled machine. It's going to really be such a breath of fresh air, because we ain't never seen that like this before. We never seen an offense that's going to run the way it's supposed to run. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple when you put it in a metaphorical type way. But basically, we got a fast car, and we gonna drive it like a fast car. Trap. You know, when you try to fight against it and go against the grain, like Kellen Moore used to do, you know, I hate to keep mentioning this dude. I can't wait till the season starts so we can get this all the way out of our memory. You know, it's traumatizing, y'all. But why would you drive a fast car like a Bentley, or vice versa? You driving a Bentley like you got a Ferrari. You know, do what the things that you're supposed to do with the tool you have. You sitting up here with a wrench trying to hammer in a nail. What are you doing? Trap. This young man got a wrench trying to hammer a nail. So, like, you know, just use the tools to what they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it better. Can you hammer a nail in with a wrench? Yes, you can. But should you? No. You know, what's optimal? What's the most optimal way about doing it? It's not using the goddamn wrench. It's just not. It's not using the wrench, sir. Can you hammer the nail in with the wrench? Yes. Should you? No. Shout out to Charlie Jones with the $5 super. He says, yo, he's just stepping into the trap. I appreciate you, sir. But, like, think about that. Like, you know, just because you capable, what's capable and what's optimal are 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it the most optimal. Think about that. Just like you can run your car with water, but you should use antifreeze. You should, because it's gonna disappear. It's gonna go away. You know, the water is gonna evaporate after a while, because that's not what it's meant to do. It's you capable of doing it, but you shouldn't do it that way. So that's all I'm saying with the tools that we have. Did you hear what Mike McCarthy said? We're using the tools the way we should. He said just like anybody else. And that sounds so simple, but that's not what we was doing. Because it's several different schemes, it's several different players that we all felt personally that they wasn't being used correctly. Like, okay, let's play a game. On the offense last year, how many players that we can name and say, hey, this player wasn't used correctly, this player wasn't used correctly, this player wasn't used correctly? I know for a fact on this offense, to me, CD probably was the only person that was used perfect. CD was the only person that was used right. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else, I don't think so. Turpin, no. Tony, no. Because we didn't see him in the slot. We didn't see him really that active in the passing game. Who else? Micah Gallup, I guess, no. The whole offense, the schemes and the concepts we was running on offense, no. I don't think we was doing none of that stuff. So, you know, I didn't like the concepts and stuff, the option routes. It was a lot of stuff that we could say he wasn't using right. Now, look what I said. Kellen Moore put an emphasis on the wide receivers, right? What was one of our biggest things that we needed help at? No, I'm saying, what was the biggest thing we needed help at? That was one of our biggest weaknesses. And you putting emphasis on the wide receivers. That's crazy. Shout out to Rodney Gay on Facebook, man. I appreciate your support, sir. I really do. But, man, think about that, man. Like, why would you put emphasis on the wide receivers when that was our weakness? That right there lets you know that Kellen Moore is not tapped into exactly what he should be doing. So, it's a lot of things that's going to help us out a lot, y'all. And our fourth receiver is Tolbert. And we just seen him take over camp almost. Like, he had one of the best camps out of everybody. That's our fourth receiver. And these dudes ain't got not one DB. That's why I'm saying, HTM, so, like, I ain't saying we gonna go out there and throw it 50 times, but what I'm saying is the passing game will be utilized and it will be effective. And it should be. I don't care if it's snowing. If them boys can't guard, I'm gonna expose them. I'm not finna get them a day off. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Just what's the best thing for somebody who can't guard? What's the best thing for somebody who can't guard? A team that ain't finna throw. I'm not finna bail you out. I'm not finna bail you out, sir. Shout out to Mr. Keith Shepard with the $5 super. He says, cousin landlord, I looked out. My boss is singing the anthem Sunday night. My Cowboys gonna hit that field like a horse in the starting gate. Go Cowboys. Really, Mr. Keith? He's singing the national anthem at the game? Wow, I know you got some good seats then, don't you? You going to the game, Mr. Keith? That's interesting. That's cool right there. You going to the game? Let me know. I wish I can go, you know. It's cool to have a New York guy in here because, look, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I be getting sick of just dogging out the Eagles so much. So, you know what I'm saying? It'd be kind of good to use my sliding capabilities, my slide my slide senses on somebody else, you know.
We've been on the come up, baby.
It's about damn time.
What's up, Kurt? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
It's about damn time we slid on somebody from the NYC, you know what I'm saying? But look, what's so crazy is like, this what makes this game so interesting. New York feels so good, they feel so confident, they got so much hubris in their team that they feel like they got the right to talk crap. Now, this the same team who we done dominated for like a decade now. This the same team we done dominated about a decade. But they got the hubris to feel like they can talk crap to us. That is so weird to me. Like, I'm not finna talk crap to the 49ers. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I would say that we respect them and we need to beat them. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk crap to somebody who's been, you know, beating the crap out of me. I'm just not. Trap. Make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Somebody steal on you, somebody snuff you in the nose, dead square in the center of your nose and knock you out, and you get back up talking crap. Make that make sense. I just don't get these kind of people, man. You know what I'm saying? If look, that's why y'all been quiet. Y'all been quiet the whole offseason. Look, I've been doing this a whole year. I can count on one hand how many Giants fans that came in here, and he is the first. Congratulations, sir. Trap. Y'all boys been quiet a whole year, and now you want to talk? It's crazy. I'm glad you're here, you know what I'm saying? I welcome you with open arms, you know, as long as you come in peace. But, you know, it's just strange that now y'all want to talk. You know, where have y'all been the whole year? We haven't seen you guys. Where have you been? Because we've been outside. I don't know where y'all been. Shout out to Marcus Hardiston in the building. What's going on? He says, that landlord, good morning, bro. Good morning to you. He says, you need to update your title. Spell attack wrong. Oh, okay. No problem. You know, it happens. It happens, sir. It happens. But thanks for letting me know. I will adjust it, sir. You know, I will adjust it. John Jones says, let's go Cowboys, let's get this win. Absolutely. We will get it, and, you know, that's how we're going to get down. Shout out to Jose Banks in the building. What's going on? But yeah, man, it's just interesting the way that these people just bust out here and just say, hey, we're good now and we ready for y'all. You know how that little story go, like the little brother just work out his whole life and then try to say, hey, I'm gonna beat you, big brother. And then once that matchup happen again, you get smacked around again. You just simply get smacked around again. He said, you're funny, keep doing what you do. I can tell you're a good content creator, but I believe to be the best, you have to beat the best. And it's good to talk things to existence, we believe. Hey, that was one of the realest comments I done heard, though. Salute to you. Salute to you. Because at least you ain't coming in here delusional. Like, you get my side, I get your side. So that's all I'm saying. I just don't want you to... The reason I said that is because we got the bragging rights, Mr. Scoop NYG. We got the bragging rights. It's only fair. You know what I'm saying? If I'm beating you up, I just don't expect trash talk to come back this way. You know, if y'all win this game, hey, I'm going to have to eat that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to deal with it. When I come back around, I'm going to have to deal with it. So, you know, we got the bragging rights right now. You know, for the last decade almost. So I think we got the right to, you know, talk our talk and let y'all know who we are.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
But I appreciate you, sir. I'm glad you just ain't one of those people that just come in here blurting out craziness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Daniel Jones is 100 times better than Dak Prescott. Man, I just heard Tiki Barber, bro. He need to be drug tested. You know, we don't snitch in the trap, but hey, man, I am generally concerned. I'm concerned. I'm generally concerned for the well-being of Mr. Tiki Barber. Is he crazy? Did y'all hear that? That young man talking about he'll take Daniel Jones 100 times out of 100 if it was Dak Prescott. Somebody need to check that man, because you know that is just that's too much buffoonery for one man to have. You know what I'm saying? The dude he was talking to didn't even play with that. He was like, bro, what? You talking about last year? Look, you can't even say. Look, he was trying to throw him a ball and say, okay, if you gonna talk about last year, I'll give it to you. But no, bro, this man throw 15 touchdown pass, man, you don't go. Listen, I play wide receiver. Let me get on the field. I can give you 15 touchdowns, but I'm for real though. I got an arm. You know what I'm saying? I can throw. I can give you 15 touchdown passes, sir. Shit. I ain't tell you what league, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tell you what league I can do it in, but I'm for real though. Like 15 touchdown passes, and this dude Tiki Barber is a running back I respect. You know, I kind of liked the Tiki when he played. You know, he was a good back, but he need to put that pack down, sir. You know, you need to put that pack down. But he really just showing us who he is, though.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
You can never trust the words of an op. You know what I'm saying? We need Tiki Barber and everybody over there in New York Giant land to just sit back and simply... You will not be winning this game. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just here. I'm just a messenger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. Landlord, USFA. Hey, man, quit playing, man. Hey. Hey, I'm out there lining it up, Carl, man. Hey, don't play, man. Hey, I'm out there lining it up. I'm gonna show y'all one day, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some wide receivers over here. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm talking about ball placement on point, you know. Hey, I'm like that now. I'm like that. Hey, I go out there in the NFL, I'm throwing the ball in 2 seconds. You better be open, because I'm not getting hit. If I get hit, it is over. Shit. If I get hit, I'm on injury reserve. Instant injury reserve. If I get hit, I'm on instant injury reserve out here, man. I ain't lying. But yo, man, I enjoyed y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Y'all make sure y'all support Landlord Sports, man. I appreciate y'all. Do y'all got any other comments or questions y'all want to go over before we wrap this thing all the way up. Yeah, man, Tiki Bob is a madman. Somebody need to help that man. Hey, that IIR, that instant injury reserve, that's me. Hey, I'm talking about instantly. As soon as I get hit, I'm out. Cause look, you getting the check. Long as I get the check, I'm hurt. I'm hurt now. You know, I'm an old man. Maybe when I was young, I would have did it for real. But yeah, old now, nah. As soon as they hit me, I'm out. It's over with. I'm going to do that later on, Miss Gina. I'm going to do that later on, you know. I ain't going to give them all the sauce right now, you know. We got to spread this thing on out, Miss Gina. We got to spread it out. We got to keep them waiting. We got to keep them, you know, engaged, Miss Gina. We got to keep them engaged. And you know what keep us engaged when we wake up in the morning, Miss Gina?
Fried bologna sandwiches. Fried bologna is so good, it's a different meal than cold bologna. I feel like when you burn bologna, you burn the poverty out of the taste. I can't eat cold bologna sandwiches. It tastes totally different.
Y'all know that trap house delicacy. It don't get no better than that. Trap. Hey, man, I can't wait to see this new offense full in effect. And I'm telling y'all, we are coming. So y'all better be ready. Because look, we like that. We are finna do what? What we say we finna do? Carpe Day Omnia. You understand? We are finna cease everything in our way, man. We is finna do that, y'all. Cease everything. Shout out to Big Mike and the Dallas Cowboys, man. I can't lie, man. I know we say this type of stuff every year, but just like the Giants fans said, man, you supposed to talk this stuff into existence. You supposed to believe in your team, man. We coming to see everything. Seek and destroy. We are finna seize everything in our way. You understand? But y'all already know, like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all support and hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And we gonna ride this thing on out the way we do it. Y'all already knew it. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey. Ain't no looking bad, bitch, came a long way. Hey. I know that they mad, but let them hate.
Hey.
That what make them hate. That what make them hate.
Let's go.
And we just getting cake.
And they just in the way. Hey.
That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey.
And we just getting cake. And they just in the way. Hey.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
And I forgot to say, you know, Bossland will be coming and making this return very shortly. So, you know, maybe not this Thursday. It'll be next Thursday. Bossland will make his debut. And we coming with it, y'all. Y'all already know how we get down on Bossland.
If the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
And we finna come give it to y'all only the way we can. But y'all already know, like I say, we are the greatest. You know, not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters want to hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.